I know. People have really latched onto that cannibalism thing. I think perhaps I have opened a doorway to new tastes, and now they just can't get it out of their system. Let's get these pipes all the way up. Like so. And we want these to come across like that. Shower area is almost done. Fantastic. Oh, what happened down there? You naughty boy! You're gonna go to solitary now? Because you were... Oh no, you just got sent to the holding cell. Fair enough. I'm glad you didn't get sent to solitary. Right, there we go. And just a couple more in here. Is that not getting enough water for some reason? Oh no, there we are. Good, good. And we also need some lighting. Why is that not getting water? It should be. Oh, they're both... some sort of weirdness going on there. Hmm. Perhaps if I dismantle this on each side, it will help. Maybe it's from the two pipes confusing each other. That's all I can imagine. Bear in mind, this is still in alpha, so there are going to be plenty of bugs. And let's get another shower set up. There we go. All right. Now, is there any particular way that I can get people who are in a holding cell moved to a normal cell? I'm not going to just execute them. I don't think that's required. And I'm not going to send them to solitary for 16 hours either. I appreciate your advice, though. Are you ever going to start on this? I do have the money, I believe. Oh! Someone has probably been shouting at me for that. And I hadn't noticed. I do apologize. I do genuinely apologize. Zypher. Rezone the holding cell. Oh, okay. Right, let's get rid of you then. I didn't really want a holding cell anyway. Come on then, guys. Out you go. Get your own cells. Bit silly that my guards didn't give you your own cells. That makes a holding cell utterly worthless. On the plus side, everything in here will have a worth somewhere else. So we're going to turn this, dismantle all of this. Now there's two things I could turn this into. One, a common room. Or two, the visitor center, which is what I originally wanted it to be. So I think I'm going to go for that. That means I need to dismantle this wall as well. There we are. There we go. 4 families are waiting to visit. Oh, no. Don't worry, I will have the visitor's room ready in just a moment. Give me just a second. And there, and there as soon as it's done. Please get rid of this toilet. Also the door. Also this door. We'll have a normal door there. First, the visitor table. Then a normal door. There we go. Now then, you can go and see your families. Ah, they're leaving. They didn't want to see you. I'm sorry, whoever that family belonged to. Oh my. Right, let's upgrade this perimeter wall. The question is, will they just flat upgrade it, or will they take it down first? Please flat upgrade it. Yes, okay. Let's get that whole wall upgraded. Okay. Indeed, Bobini, you have become part of the problem, not part of the solution. No, I'm joking, of course. Right, well, we've actually got a prison that has managed to do okay as far as needs. We no longer have any critical needs. Danger level is low. Clothing is very bad, though. Very, very bad. We need to sort that out. So we're going to slow that down. First, we need some janitors. Janitors, get working. In fact, I believe there's a grant for that. Visitation rights, 2 TVs, a pool table, common room. We're going to need a common room for that one. Prison maintenance would be good to get. I'm going to need a gardener and 2 janitors. Okay, those are easy ones for me to go for. Start work on that and then do prison labor. Now, finally, we can actually get this place sorted out. I am sorry it has taken me this long to get things dealt with. Usually doesn't take me as long. Now. Okay. I would like to get some canine units soon as well. But, as I know I'm going to be expanding, let's place another capacitor. I shall be making the prisoners do the laundry. Oh my god, Joss bro. Josso bro. The laundry will be going down... Can't decide. I wanted the laundry to be a little bit further down, honestly. But perhaps I could have the laundry and the cleaning, given that these things don't really require the storage. Because I want the workshop near enough to the storage that my workmen can haul items to and from. But laundry and cleaning is not as necessary. Also, the school doesn't actually require anything hauled to it, so I could have that all set up here. That may work. Also, I need a place for a kennel, too. A prison just isn't right without some faithful hounds. Nothing is right without some faithful hounds. Especially not a prison, but especially not a manor. If you do not have faithful hounds, then you simply do not have a manor. I don't care how much it is worth or where it is built. Now, let's go into planner and start working out what we're going to do about the laundry. Let me just double check the size. I think this is a 3. Laundry baskets are a 1, and I think the laundry machine is also a 1, but it's going to require direct access to power. So let's work this out. If I were to... I'm not going to build it into the wall. I prefer to have there be a gap that I can have doors, staff-only doors behind. So we are going to want enough room for a few of these. A table, at least. Maybe even 2. That is a lot of ironing boards. I don't think we're going to need that many. How about I change that up? Could have ironing board there. Table. Could have 3 washing machines and 2... Yeah, actually that would work. Have 3 washing machines, 2 laundry baskets. Okay, that would be a reasonable laundry room in my opinion. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I know there is some sort of formula to the number of people you'll be able to have working in these sorts of places. But I haven't got a clue what that formula is. I don't worry about it enough to work out what it is. So we're going to need a door there. It'll just be a regular door, because I don't want a staff-only door, because I don't think my prisoners can walk through staff-only doors, even when they've actually got a job. I pay as much attention to it as I can, Starman. It's just when the more people try to tell me how to play the game in a demanding tone, the less I pay attention. I'm an Aquarius. The more someone tells me to do anything, the less I pay attention. Right, we're going to want, for the time being, just to facilitate getting everything sorted out, we're going to want a staff door there, and then we're going to want to get rid of this wall around the yard. So, sorry, this fence there. There we go. Now, thankfully, our janitors are cleaning this place up. Let's see. It's the size of the room for cleaning closets or the amount of machines for workshops and laundry rooms. Ah, okay. Thank you, Aavak. On that note, I will also want a cleaning room. Now, the cleaning room, well, honestly, this can be pretty huge. That way I can have a lot of my prisoners working in it. I'll wait for this one to be built first, then I'll define the cleaning room. There we go. Let's speed things up just a tad. Also, my metal detectors are doing a pretty good job of making sure that people are not walking in there with tools. However, I think we're going to, as soon as we've got that sorted out, we're going to want... ooh, let's get rid of those lamps. We are going to want to schedule a large block of work time. I want my prisoners working most of the day. The very greatest portion of their time in this prison should be spent doing work. And that isn't because I'm mean. The more time they spend doing work, the more training they get, effectively. It's sort of like vocational training in a way. Even if it's just doing laundry, from what I understand, it's training. So I want to get that sorted out as quickly as possible. Right, he's working on prison labour. That's good. I can get a groundskeeper now. A gardener, sorry. And that should... Yep, there we are. Another bunch of money for us. Okay, right. How long has it been since the last incident? 3.6 days. That's not too bad. The longer you go without incidents, like fighting, that sort of thing, the more money you get. Right, is this finished? Yes, it is. Let's get rid of those. Now, I'm going to need water in there for the washing machines, as far as I'm aware. But I'm not going to really need this to be high-powered pipes going up there. I will, however, need electricity. And again, I'm not going to need the electricity to go under each machine. It just needs to touch one of them and then it'll propagate, much the same way it was doing through the cookers to the fridges. Alright, let's check on the needs of our prisoners. How are they doing? Food is fine. Environment is pretty bad, honestly. Clothing is terrible, but that will be getting better soon, just as soon as we've done prison labour. The visitation room is close to the front of my prison. This is the visitation room. Oh, I haven't actually defined it though, have I? Very good point. Visitation. There we go. Thank you. I had completely missed that I hadn't defined it because when I built the visitor tables, families went in there and sat there. So I simply assumed it was working. Alright, we want to make this room our cleaning room. There we go. Now, I can't put our prisoners to work in there just yet. I do need some lights, though. Let's go for opposite corner lighting. Like that. Now, where is my electricity cables? They go all the way up. If I just tuck it over there, it'll connect to the other room, and then we'll have lighting in there as well. Okay. Wow, screams and shotgun fire? My god. I can only assume you've got max security prisoners in there, and that you're having a riot. Now, our janitors are slowly getting the place looking a little bit better, and that's going to be helping with the environmental desire of our prisoners. But we can also top that up by adding proper tiles and stuff like that around the place. But we'll wait for now. Have they laid the energy yet? Or is it just not being transferred? It's quite possible that it's not being transferred. Let's redraw that. There they go. They've got some wire now. There we are. That should work. Perfect. Now we just need the wires inside as well. Has that been done now? No, apparently not. Oh, have I not drawn? Ah. Okay, it appears the wire cannot go through that wall. Same for the pipes. Okay, of course, that's a very dense wall there that if they can't dig through it, then that would stand to reason that I can't dig through it either. Right, we'll place some staff doors here and here. Then I'll make that one tiny little bit of wall. Actually, what I could do instead... How much money have I got? I've got a fair bit. I could instead bring this perimeter wall down there. Like so. And then simply build a staff door there. Then they'll be able to build everything they need through there, and this will still be very heavily defended. There we go. Let's get these pipes taken through. There we are. Wow, 300? My lord. I'm not going to cause a riot. I'll sell my prison and then start with enough money to really make a nice new one. Right, what should I be looking at? We'll go for prison... Oh, no, we'll go for contraband. Training for your guards to become better at tracking and recovering contraband. Unlocks the supply and demand report, the contraband overlays, showing all possible theft locations within your prison, and tracks all recovered contraband back to where it was smuggled or stolen. I would also like dogs. But now we can actually set up the laundry room, and this is going to be very important because our prisoners are getting kind of annoyed that they don't have clean clothes. Which is a reasonable thing to demand, honestly, even if you are a prisoner. Some laundry baskets, and finally, some laundry machines. Once all of that is set up, I will have my prisoners put to work. Actually, on that note, we should be able to do that already. Right, first, though, I want to designate these areas to be staff only. That means that my prisoners are not going to try and get there in order to clean them. My prisoners shouldn't be cleaning any of these areas, especially not the storage, because they can steal things from there. That would be very bad if they did manage to get their hands on. Let's just bring that down to about there. Now, if we go to deployment, we can click on jobs. I can have up to 12 of my prisoners working in the cleaning cupboard, or up to 10 working in the laundry. I doubt we need this many people working in either of them, but I'm going to have 4 assigned to laundry, 4 assigned to... actually, no. Whilst I've got nothing else to get them to do, I'm going to have a bunch of them assigned to there. Now I need to actually add some time in for them to do this work. I want them to spend some time in the yard when they first wake up. Bit of exercise, get their metabolism crunching, and then plenty of work time. They can have a late meal, a little bit of time to chill out, but mostly, let's see, I don't need them to have that much time in the shower. There we go. This is a pretty reasonable work schedule. They don't have to, no, they're going to have to work 8 hours a week, 8 hours a day, at least. There we are. They get plenty of time to eat, because then they can also recover do some recreation and phone their family, things like that. So it's not just time to literally shovel their food down their throats, but they can eat, have a bit of a chat, chill out a little bit. But they're going to spend at least 8 hours a day working. I can't help the whole wanting to eat people. I'm Welsh. That means I'm at least part dragon. Comes with the territory for me. I also find it extremely hard to resist burning thatch roof cottages. But I do try. So far, I've gone at least a year without incident, more or less. There was that one time I tried to eat someone, but I only bit them. I didn't try to actually swallow them, so it's okay. Right, how are we doing? 2 members of staff are exhausted, but that's okay. Build a common room is the next thing they're going to want. I could have the common room up there, but I would like this to be a school area as well. So, now I happen to know that school desks are about 2. So, if I set them up, the wall will be going there, and I can have the school desks right next to each other. So that gives me a bunch there. 8, 12. I want enough for 12, 14, 16, 18. I want 20 ideally. Alright, I'm going to need to shrink this down because I want the wall about here. Oh, that's right. I could have them facing down. So I could have 6 per row, so that's 12. Get rid of that. There we go. 18. And, oh well, I suppose I could just expand it out a little bit more. And then have a desk with a seat. That will be my, oh, damn it. I need to move everything across one, don't I? I suppose I could have, yeah, I'll move everything across one. And then I'll just have this be a 2 wide lane down that side. There we go. Right, that fixes that. So that's going to be my school. I'll have just a door going in there. So this whole building is going to be about this shape. That is more than enough for them, I feel. We'll have another staff door there. So I could have a common room about here. Doesn't need to be particularly awesome, though props if it is. How big is that? That's only 4. Well, that'll do. I could shrink the yard just slightly, but that's going to throw things out a little bit there. Let me double check with the common room. Oh, thank you. Really? 200 people? My Twitch chat should be completely broken. Because it's only telling me 145. Let's see. How big does a common room need to be? It doesn't need to be any size, so I could actually, yeah, for the sake of keeping this nice and almost symmetrical. I mean, it's clearly not symmetrical in any way, shape, or form, but I need to build a pool table, don't I? Oh, I've got a pool table. It doesn't care that the pool table is in my staff room. Fantastic.